Hi, I'm Malinda Senanayaka, and I want to tell you about how you can build a great career in digital marketing. Being a good digital marketer is very simple. All you have to do is have a little bit of curiosity. If you are curious, and if you are somebody who is already curious and you know what's going on, maybe when it comes to Facebook, you know what's the newest thing that's going to happen. You take YouTube, you know what's going on with YouTube. Maybe even take Google, you know what's going on with Google. Even if you don't know what's going on, if you are that kind of person who can figure that out, this is the right kind of career choice for you. Let's take a closer look at how we can make this happen. I started my career in digital marketing back in 2013. I worked for a very small business. I did not know too much about digital marketing or what Facebook was or how to really make money. All I had was a little bit of curiosity. What I knew was Facebook was a place where people can sell their products and services and you can get compensated for that. That is all I knew. I wanted to figure out and I wanted to learn how to do this myself. So I joined a digital marketing agency and I figured a few things out. And these things I want to share with you so that you can also decide if this is the kind of career path that you want to embark on. Let's take for an example the travel and hospitality industry, a big industry where most of it is driven through digital marketers. Let's take, for example, TripAdvisor. Let's take Booking.com. Let's take Airbnb. If you see, all of these platforms are primarily digital platforms. And if you see how these companies are reaching people, they are getting closer to people with digital, through digital channels. How do we get inspired to travel? Maybe we see a nice video. You see a nice video of two people walking on the beach, a nice place, maybe a nice restaurant, maybe a nice hotel. That's the place that you feel like you need to go to. And as a digital marketer, your role is to take that message, the message about this great experience that you have, you create content. You can simply create content. It can be photos, it can be videos, maybe it's a combination of things that you need to have. And then you capture this in a message, you capture this message through this content and you deliver it to people who are likely to come and take this service, people who are likely to come and take this experience with you. This is just one example. Very similarly, if you look at any vertical, any industry vertical, digital marketing is something that is must have now. Let's take real estate. How do people sell real estate? I bet that you have seen plenty of ads for real estate. Buy a land here, buy an apartment there, do this, do that. You would have probably seen a lot of ads on this as well. Let's take an industry like IT. If you look at all of the SaaS businesses, they are very much in the digital scene. They are very much the frontiers who are pushing this digital marketing forward. And that's an essential skill for any tech company to have. A digital marketer is an essential tool for them to have in their process of building themselves as a business. Let's take another example. A big industry that we have seen a change is the financial industry. If you yourself as an individual have been using banking facilities, you probably would have seen how much of it has been digitalized just in the last few years. One big reason was Corona, but still digital is what's moving the banking industry forward. So these are just a few examples of where you might be able to land yourself with digital marketing. Now let's take a look at how, if you are going to build a career or if you want to make a name for yourself in the digital marketing industry, how are you going to do this? Or what are the different things that you might have to do in order for you to make a good name for yourself? It's very simple. Like I said, all you have to be is a little curious. There are so many different options as a qualification that you can do. If you are thinking of pursuing a career in digital marketing, I would recommend you to do a couple of things. One is try and learn about marketing as much as you can. Even if you are going to follow a course, it would add a lot of value to you to understand the fundamentals of marketing so that you can take these fundamentals and apply them digitally. That's one thing I think you need to be looking at if you want to move ahead or go forward as a digital marketer. Secondly, a little bit of maths. You need a tiny dose of mathematics for you to understand what's the cost per click, what's my cost per acquisition, how much is going to cost me to get this message out, how many people will it reach, and to get this data, understand this data, and for you to be able to execute based on these insights that you get from data, you need a tiny bit of mathematics too. I bet you all have it in you. And the most important part, the most exciting part is creativity. If you are a creative individual, this is going to be the right kind of career for you. Creativity is a must-have for a digital marketer. ඔයා ක්‍රියේටිව් වෙන්නේ නැතුව ඔයා ගොඩක් කරන හැමදේම එකම විදියට කරන කෙනෙක් නම් පොඩ්ඩක් අමාරුයි මේක කරගන්න. හැබැයි ඔයාට අලුත් දේවල් හිතන කෙනෙක් නම් ඔයාට මොනවා හරි පොඩි දෙයක් වුණත් වෙන විදියකට try කරන්න හිතන කෙනෙක් නම් එහෙනම් මේක තමයි ඔයාට ගැලපෙන career එක. අපි creativity කියලා ගත්තොත් creativity can have a lot of borders. For example, creativity can come from the things that you write. It can be a creative concept that you have, maybe a campaign idea. It can be even a creative itself. It can be a photo or a video. It can be a post. It can be so many different things. But as a creative individual, your responsibility or a must-have skill is to understand what kind of things will attract people or what kind of biases does people already have that you can utilize. We call these kinds of biases cognitive biases. For example, one cognitive bias, I'll give you a good example. Black Friday ඔයගොල්ලෝ දැකලා ඇති ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දාලා තියෙනවා. මේ ෂර්ට් එක හිතමු අපි හිතමු මේ ෂර්ට් එක රුපියල් 1000යි. නිකන් දවස්වල බැලුවම රුපියල් 1000යි. ඒ වුණාට Black Friday sale එකක් දාලා 120ක් අඩු කරනවා කියලා දාලා තියලා තිබ්බම අපිට හිතෙනවා 120ක් අද අඩුයි මම අනිවාර්යෙන්ම ගන්න ඕනේ. අපි ඒකට කියනවා cognitive bias එකක් කියලා. අපි දන්නවා ගාන අඩු වුණොත් මේගොල්ලෝ ගන්න තියෙන chance එක වැඩි වෙනවා කියලා. මේ වගේ human behaviors උත් දැනගෙන ඒ human behaviors කොහොමද අපි පාවිච්චි කරගන්නේ අපේ marketing strategies වලට. එහෙම නැත්නම් අපේ business objectives achieve කරගන්නේ කොහොමද කියලා එක දැනගන්න එකත් ඕගොල්ලන්ට අත්‍යවශ්‍ය සාධකයක්. So we spoke about three things. One is a little bit of curiosity, two is a little bit of mathematics, three is a little bit of creativity. If you are somebody who has already all of these things, digital marketing is the right kind of career path for you. You might be thinking, good, sounds good, I have all of this, but does it provide a good platform where I can make a living? Will it pay me enough? Will it have an opportunity for me to progress? Absolutely. Why? One is it's digital. You can do it from anywhere in the world. You might be in Sri Lanka, but you can do digital marketing for a company that is in the US, no problem. You might be in Sri Lanka, your office might be in Colombo, but you might live in Anuradhapura, you can still do it. Borders doesn't matter when it comes to digital marketing. Two, digital marketing is going to be one of the most sought after skills, and it is already. If you look at our industry, we have a massive shortage of people who are skilled individuals to do digital marketing, and here itself opens up an opportunity. On average, if you think about it, if you are somebody who has been in digital marketing for about 2 years, that means you can easily make about $1,000 a month. BMW i3 පදින්න බැරි වෙයි එකපාර. නමුත් BMW i3 පදින්න හදාගන්න ඕන career එකක් වුණත් ඔයාට මේ digital marketing කරලා ඔයාට හදාගන්න පුළුවන්. The understanding that you get from how you can get results from digital to achieve your business objectives can be utilized by yourself. Maybe you want to start a career yourself. Maybe you want to start a business. Maybe you want to become an entrepreneur. For all of these things, digital marketing is going to be essential. It doesn't matter what you do. You can be a musician, you can be a rock star, you can be a singer, you can be a dancer, maybe you make footwear, maybe you cook, whatever things that you do, whatever you desire to do, whatever that interests you, having digital marketing as a skill will help you exponentially grow whatever that you are doing. And that is exactly why, even if you don't plan to build a career in digital marketing, a little bit of digital marketing is going to help you go a long way to achieve whatever that you have set to achieve. And best of luck.